Oh, no good. Second shot on the 10th coming up. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's go for the green. Good job with that chip shot. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh. This one is safe par. And your opponent is going to give us that short putt heading to the next. All right, if he drops this, he's going to have the hole. Okay, we're going to concede that putt, and we're going to move on to the next hole. Okay, we're heading over to the 11th hole now. We got a par 5. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Wow, you just pummeled that poor little ball. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. And from 22 feet out. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Come on, ball. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. This one's breaking left to right. And this one's for bird. And this putt from 4 feet. And that hole will be halved. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Oh, this one's in the fairway. All right, let's send it. There we go. Great contact. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. And this one is from way, way out. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. And this putt's going to put him one up. He's starting this way out to the right. Let's see if it comes back. Here we go, 4 par. And now this from 4 feet. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here we go, 13th hole. This one's a par 3. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Looking forward to see what you do here. Nice swing onto that one. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. All right, this one for par. I think we got a left to right break here. And the putt appears to be on line. And the putt drops for par. Nicely done. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. All right, let's go. Beautiful swing. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And this one's around 175 yards out. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Yeah, careful with this one. Hitting off this pine straw. It's not the most predictable thing. This one is from 32 feet. Well, this one's on a line. Continues on a great line. Come on. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Right by. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. All right, I see you've conceded that putt, and we'll lose the hole, but we got more golf to play. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. let her fly. Let's see it. Yikes. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. And here he is in the fairway bunker. Well, from the sand, I don't think this has enough. This one's for his par. Let's see what he does. Looks like a right to left break. That was a good putt. A 10-footer from here. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh! And that hole was a bit of a loss. Let's make up for it on the next one, maybe. This one is a par 5 for the 16th. Well, looking forward to this hole. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Great swing on that one. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Here's their 7-iron. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. This approach is leaning a bit to the right. Oh, robbed there. Setting up his third shot here. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Still on track. Oh, and he gets that to drop. Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3-3 up. And you couldn't beat them today, but maybe next time. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. Looks like we're just taking a hunk out of the back 9 of this one today. Okay, let's go low. And here's their 8-iron. This one's looking good. Have a good tee shot. Oh, come on, have a seat for us now. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Ooh, that chip almost went. And this putt's gonna put him 1 up. All right, he's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. And after the first hole in this match, your friend's gonna be 1 up. All right, we head now to the 11th hole, and it's a par 5. He has a chance of winding up in the rough here. And he has rolled into the heavy rough. All right, let's let this one go. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. Okay, setting up around 250 yards or so. And he's hitting out of the deep stuff here. This might not be enough out of the rough. Let's see if our little friend here can get up and down out of this bunker. Oh, come on, that almost went. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. All right, this is his birdie look. And that will do. All right, give this a tap. And that hole's halved. We head to the 12th hole now. We got a par 3. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. Okay, let's see what you got here. Great swing. Great work there. That's a great approach. All right, 8 feet to the cup. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. Oh, looking good off the tee. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Shot's looking good. Nice chip, fantastic. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. And that's going to drop, and he will win this hole. All right, your opponent is 2 up for the match. And now the par 4, 14th. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. You made good contact. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. All right, this shot's around 165 yards from the pin. Yeah, that'll work. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh. This putt's left to save par. Little wee break to the right in this one. Oh, man. I guess bogey it is here. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's going to win the hole. Okay, after that one, your friend is 3 up on you. Here we go, on to 15. This one's a par 3. Okay, let's see what you do here. Ooh, nasty kick to the left here. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Well done out of the bunker. Okay, this will save you par. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Ouch, right by the hole. And unfortunately for you, if he sinks this, he wins the match. All right, now that you've given that putt to your opponent on the other end there, we're done here. And unfortunately, this was not your match. Just couldn't pull out the win today, but that's all right. We'll beat your friend next time. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. Par 5 to start your day today. Have fun with that. Let's do this. It is time to drop this in the fairway. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Oh, the glory that could have been. Okay, here's our third shot. Nice. And this next putt for him is for birdie. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. All right, bottom of the cup, and you've won the hole. And after the first hole, you're one up. Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole. Tee shot's looking nice here. Oh yeah, catching that downslope, that'll give you a few extra yards. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, about 105 left to go. Looks like we're going to be on the putting surface. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. And this one coming out of the deep rough. And the approach heading to the left. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. That one drops, and that's your second birdie in a row, the makings of a streak, perhaps. And after that one, you're 2 up. Hole number 12 coming at you. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And here's a look at their hybrid. Okay, here we go. 36 feet to the cup. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Ah, no good. All right, he's going to need this to win the hole. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Oh! And here's a look at his putt for par. Okay, need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. So we've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. This one may end up in the rough. Not sure, though. Ooh, we ended up in the deep rough here. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Well, this shot might go into the rough. And you just barely managed to roll that into the second cut. Unfortunate. Looks like he's got around 145 yards to go here. This one's your third. Oh man, you hate to see those ones go by. And he has quite a bit of real estate to cover here. Let's see how he does. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. I think he's on the right track here. This one's still on track. Will it go? All right, that one's going to go down, and he will take the hole. Well, that was a bit of a poor result, but we got another hole coming up next. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. Well, let's see what you got. Good job. This one's 7 feet away. Oh, sliding by. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. This putt's going. Nice. That's gonna work. That's for par. Back to all square if they sink this putt. All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. All right, here we go, 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Tee shot's looking decent. let's send this ball away. Nicely done. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Nicely done on the green and on and under regulation, mind you. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. This putt to go one up for the match. This one's going, breaks to the right. Then after that, it'll break to the left, I think. Oh, bad break. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Oh, there it is. Winning the hole with that putt right there. Great work. And you're one up for the match after that one. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Beauty of a swing there. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Looking good off the tee. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. And this is your third shot. Oh, that would have been sweet. Okay, par putt coming up. This putt's around 5 feet away. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And teeing up now on the 17th. Nice swing. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. They've gone with the 7-iron. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Oh, brutal. And for the save, looks like this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Oh, that par would have been nice. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. And after you conceded that one, we'll head to the next hole. This match is all square after that hole. And now, the 18th hole. This one's a par 5. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. And this is a very long putt, no two ways about it. Let's see what he does. I think this one's going left to right. And if you sink this, it will mean victory. I think this putt's going to break to the right. This one's on a good line. And you won by just one hole, but it's still a W. Congratulations. And that's going to do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing, and hopefully we'll see you back here real soon.